Hi, I'm Bryce Button, Director of Product Marketing at AJA Video Systems, and I'd like to welcome you to IBC 2017. So the new I/O 4K Plus is AJA's first Thunderbolt 3 device. This is obviously important if you're working with the new iMacs. You're still going to get a professional iMac by the end of this year. Any of the Retina MacBooks, of course, the wonderful HP machines that are out there with Thunderbolt 3. And the idea is to give you as much power as possible and to deal with all the growing workflows that are now part of your daily work life. So taking a quick look on the back, you'll see back here we've got 4 bi-directional 12G SDI pipes. So it doesn't matter whether you're looking at the brand new Sony Venice, we all drool, 6G cameras, 3G cameras, you can plug any of them in and work with a single cable. So those are 12G SDIs bi-directional, which means you can also do streaming with this. Put in 4 different cameras and use your software to jump between the shots for streaming. HDMI 2.0, so this is a full-blown HDMI 2, that means deep color, that means high frame rates, that means HDR workflows again. Use the control panel software and you can trigger HDR10 or HLG on your much more affordable HDMI display. The great thing about I/O 4K Plus is it works with all the major editing programs. So whether you're Media Composer, Premiere, FCP10, a bunch of color programs from Filmlight, Baselight, all this type of stuff, all the streaming applications. It's a really wide collection of software that we support. We also give you free software. I think when you download Desktop Software 14, you've got Control Room, which AJA provides for free. So if you're just needing to do capture on set, you don't need to go buy NLE, just use that software. And then Control Panel software is the software where you do all the settings. And I think for those of you that do a lot of editing, you're going to be really happy with the new audio controls, where you can mix the audio coming in, whether it's analog, what have you, with your timeline, with the computer desktop's audio. So think of this in a really practical sense. More and more of us are having to edit a piece. The client doesn't like the music. You need to get on a web browser and listen to that track. And you couldn't hear them before because it's coming from different places. Now this is all integrated, and within our control panel you can actually mix the levels. So you can sit there with your client and before you spend a cent on that track, say, hey, do you like this track against this timeline? When they go yes, that's the only time you have to hit pay. These are very practical things. In partnership with our great partners AVID, who we've done many things with in the past as well, we have created a box that is known now as the AVID Artist DNX4 or IV, and it is very similar in form to the I/O 4K Plus, although we have done something special here for Media Composer editors. There is an XLR input right on the front of the device. And for that you can plug in a mic or a line source. It even has support for phantom power. And this is because they know a lot of their editors and the growing world of vloggers and a massive amount of journalists out in the field today need a practical, quick way to be able to record voiceovers, for instance. Rough cut voiceovers, whatever the story might be. So you can plug in right in the front of the device, go to town, be able to monitor your timeline through your headphones as you record the new voiceover. So that software control, that physical functionality, that's part of the AVID toolkit for Media Composer. So in terms of availability, we're looking at these products. We're announced here at IBC. They will be out within a month, along with the new desktop software version 14. If you are looking to buy the Media Composer DNX IV, please go to the AVID website and you'll find that there's a dedicated page for the AVID Artist series of hardware, and you'll be able to buy through their channel. In terms of the I/O 4K Plus, which works with Final Cut Pro 10 and Premiere, and you can also use it with AVID's software as well because of the open I/O plugins. That'll be $24.95 in terms of US MSRP, and again will be available through AJA's channel